I'm Dylan, welcome to my backyard. I'm gonna take you through the process of setting up your Coleman round above ground swimming pool. I've got some great tips and tricks to make it easier for you. Let's get started. I get a lot of questions on how much space the pool actually takes up. So there's a really good look at the footprint. This pool is exactly 18 feet wide and uses a little over 6,000 gallons. Here I've got everything laid out and organized. Here is the pool liner. There's the pump, filter, and tubing, all the side supports and legs with the connectors. There is the pool cover and the ladder. In addition to the pool, there are some essential items you're gonna need. You're gonna need a scrub brush, a chemical float, test strips, chlorine tablets. I have Amazon links in the video description below for all the essential items you're gonna need. Be sure to check out those links and order those items now. The first step, and honestly one of the most important, is your site selection. You need to make sure that the surface you're putting your pool on is perfectly flat and a firm surface. If your soil is real soft, you can run the risk of the legs sinking into the ground, so you might have to add some support there. The other thing, they do not recommend putting the pool on gravel. Regular gravel can be sharp, have sharp edges cut into your pool liner. I typically put my pools on pea gravel. I've had real good success with that, but I also put down some landscape fabric. That adds an additional nice barrier to help protect the bottom of the pool. Now that I'm happy with the site, I can start laying the pool liner out, and I'm also gonna pay attention to where the ports are on this pool because I want the filter and pump on the back side, kind of away from the front. So we're gonna spread it out and arrange it exactly how we want it. You also need to keep in mind where your power outlet is for the pump and filter. Now that I have it roughly where I want it, we're gonna move on to the supports. We're gonna take the T-braces and the shorter of the two supports, those are gonna go around the ring on the top. Now we're gonna take those shorter supports and assemble the ring that goes around the top edge of the pool. All the way around the edge, there's these sleeves that they slide into. We're gonna slide each one in. Make sure that the hole is facing down, and then each one gets a T support on the end, and make sure it snaps into place. Okay, we got the top ring done all the way around. Now we can move on to the legs. Now each corner will get its own leg and little foot. And the legs, the top of this one, it does have a little hole in it, but there's actually, on this T-bracket, there's nowhere that it snaps into on the front or the back side. So I guess we don't worry about that hole, it just slides in place. On the little foot, you make sure that the larger curved side goes to the outside. We are also gonna make sure that each leg goes on the inside of the belt. You have to make sure that the belt is supporting the legs, and the legs are gonna be perfectly straight up and down when we're all done. Now these legs can tend to try to sink into the ground, especially if your ground is soft. So if you need to, you can put braces underneath them, a piece of wood, a brick, something like that, but it will need to be perfectly level with the bottom of the pool. You can't have the legs up above the level of the pool. So if you do put a block of wood or something down, you'll need to dig down a little bit and get it level with the surface. Now we've got all the legs in place and they're relatively straight up and down. I like to take this opportunity and go around, and then I tuck in the landscape fabric underneath just to kind of make it look a little nicer. Any extra you can just feed underneath there. I've double checked that I have it exactly where I want it to sit, and we can start filling it up with water. Now it's super important, as soon as you start filling the pool with water, get in it and push the edges out, get all the wrinkles out. As soon as you get a few inches of water in here, you're not going to be able to get any more of the wrinkles out. Get in the pool, push on the bottom edge, get all those wrinkles out. It's also very important to go around and check the legs, make sure they're straight up and down, and you have to do that numerous times as it's filling. Go around, check all the legs, make sure they're nice and straight. Also, make sure that the drain plug on the bottom is on tight. Well, this is gonna take hours to fill. In the meantime, I'm gonna get ready to do the pump and filter. That setup video will be linked right here and in the video description, along with some of those essential supplies you need to order, the chlorine, the test strips, the scrub brush, all that stuff. Check that out down below, and give this video a like if this helped you out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.